Not long ago, the meat industry was selling horse meat and labelling it as beef. But now there's an even worse scandal. I'm Michael Burke, and this is News at 10. The UK's decision to leave the European Union and then the pandemic saw much of the UK food industry being hit by critical supply chain issues. But while most meat processors stomached the increase in prices and the disruption to their food chains, our investigation has shown that some suppliers took a different approach. This is Stuart Hendry and Sons, one of the UK's leading meat distributors that's responsible for supplying more than 20% of the UK's meat. Following an insider tip-off, we lab tested a variety of meat products to find out what they really were. Out of the 100 products we tested, 26 were found to contain no meat content whatsoever. The meat industry has been secretly selling plant-based meat alternatives as the genuine thing. We put this allegation to Stuart Hendry, the CEO and co-owner of this factory. Have you been selling plant-based alternatives?
I'm sure there'll be a statement in due course, thank you.
We traced the plant-based alternatives back to a popular brand called This. So what part did This actually play in the scandal?
If you've got a media inquiry, you can get in touch with our team.
This is more than a media inquiry. This has all the makings of a major scandal. Much of Stuart Hendry and Sons meat ended up here on the shelves of independent local shops that you and I rely on every day. It's not just shoppers that have been affected. Much of the hospitality trade has been unwittingly serving meat substitutes instead of real meat. Like this Michelin-starred restaurant here. You're a Michelin-starred chef. How could you not know?
I don't know, it smelled like meat. I felt like it was like real meat. It's like you could smell the meat.
The affair goes all the way to the top. Stephen Hendry and Sons have a royal warrant. It seems almost certain that Queen Elizabeth has actually eaten this without realising. Consumers can at least be reassured that their carbon footprint is likely to be smaller than they might have assumed because of the introduction of plant-based food into their diet. Whether the meat eaters of the United Kingdom will be as reassured remains to be seen. This is Michael Burke for News at 10 in central London.